Hey guys, welcome to the J Chip Show. My name is J Chip, and today I'm going to be starting up topics instead of reviews. Now, reviews aren't going away, but I'm only going to be doing one anime review and one game review each month, and then I'm going to be doing one anime topic and one video game topic. So today, as you can see by the title, I'm going to be doing an anime topic. My lovely patron, Nia, who has been one of the biggest supporters of my channel and a lot of my friends' channels. She's just an awesome person, and she asked me, how did I get into anime and how has my taste changed over time? I kind of already answered the how I got into anime, so I'll just brief over it. I got into anime through a show called Soul Eater. I was like, hey, I'm going to watch anime, and it was the first thing I saw on Toonami, and I thought, man, this looks really cool because I saw Death the Kid. It was the episode in the desert with him on the skateboard, and it was involving a train. It was that episode. It was pretty cool. And I thought Death the Kid looked awesome, and I wanted to watch more of that. And I got Netflix, and it was on Netflix, and I just binged the entire thing every day after school. I would sit on the couch and watch Soul Eater on my little ass phone. And after that, the rest is history. So as for my taste changing over time, it's kind of interesting because I still like a lot of other things. Like, I love shonen, and I love all these different type of shows that I might have, and I still love these different type of shows, but I think some of them in their genres just doesn't grab me like it would back in the day. Like, I look at My Hero Academia, and I'm not saying it's a bad show. It's actually a good show. I did enjoy seasons 1 and 2, but I don't know. If I watched them back when I was getting into anime in high school, I would have probably said it was the best anime ever, but unfortunately that passed me by, and I just can't get into it, It's not the show's fault, it's not what I want. But Jujutsu Kaisen, while I haven't seen it yet, that does look interesting to me. And I definitely do want to give that anime a chance because it looks right up my alley. So I remember as a teenager in high school just watching a bunch of shows that I thought were amazing. Soul Eater, Rosario Vampire, and Girls Bravo were like the big three for me. And over time, I have realized that Girls Bravo isn't that great of a show, but it was one of the first few anime that I watched, and I thought everything was good. And to be honest with you, I do miss getting into anime back in the day, just because it was such a magical experience for me. Like, I want to watch Fullmetal Alchemist and Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood for the first time again, and watching that show for the first time I thought was just awesome, and I had a great time. Death Note, Hunter x Hunter, Berserk 97, Death Note, Cowboy Bebop, Ergo Proxy, Excel Saga. So many shows that I watched back in the day that were just awesome. And then I got into senior year, and I had a friend, and we're going to call him Fairy Tail Boy. Reason why is because he loved fairy tales so much. And it's like, we would make fun of him. Not in a bad way, not in a malicious way, I hope. But we would just made fun of him because he was like, Fairy Tail is the best thing ever, and Natsu could totally beat Goku, and we were just like, yeah, right, man. And I guarantee that if he did not obsess over Fairy Tail as much as he did in high school, I probably would have watched that, and I probably would have enjoyed it in high school. But unfortunately, he was a massive fan, and it kind of killed the show for me. But, I mean, it's good for him that he had that connection. And my connection was with Yu Yu Hakusho. Now, I did watch Yu Yu Hakusho back in back in my childhood. I remember watching it on Toonami, but I didn't remember what it was about. I just remember there was a baby with a pacifier that could talk, and there was a dude shooting a beam out of his finger, like a spirit gun. And I thought that was kind of cool as a kid, but didn't really watch it weekly. It wasn't until I got into high school, and then I got the internet, and I was just discovering like anime that I was getting into. Yu Yu Hakusho was one of the shows where I was like, hey, I remember that from my childhood. Let me give it a shot. And I watched all of it. I was addicted to it. And the thing about it was Yusuke was so relatable to me. You know, I related so much to Yusuke. I understood what he was going through being this punk kid that not a lot of people liked. And, you know, I had that connection with Yusuke. And he still to this day is my favorite anime character, but besides the relatability to the characters, I thought it was just an awesome action show. The Dark Tournament arc was just amazing, and Chapter Black was a lot of fun too. And I remember going up to Fairy Tail Boy being like, hey man, Yu Yu Hakusho is way better than Fairy Tail, and he was like, And those were the days. And nowadays, I don't want to be that guy that says old anime is better, all new anime is shit, because I don't believe in that. I believe there is good shows in every single decade, in every single year, in every single season. It just depends on like my taste. Like Eizouken to me was so good. Like I love Masaki Yuasa, and I love the characters of hanging out making anime. And it was just a cool show that I fell in love with, and it became my second favorite anime of all time. And, you know, that's what I want out of every single show that I watch. I want to enjoy a show thinking it's going to be the best thing ever. Even if it looks like it's not going to be for me, I always have this optimistic feel as to going into a show. And I don't ever want to be that asshole that says you can't enjoy a show that I dislike. Like, I didn't really think Yona of the Dawn was all that great because it had a shit ending. And I know there's a lot of people that love that show. And I never want to take that away from anybody. I really do hope that if I reviewed a show that I said was shit, I hope you don't take that personally. It's just my opinion. And I never want to take your positive experience from that show away just because I said I didn't like it. And, you know, there are people that do take that to heart, and it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. I think at the end of the day, as I look at anime today, I just don't give a fuck anymore. Like, I'm just chilled out, and I'm going to watch whatever people recommend to me, and if it's good, it's good. If it's bad, I'll move on to the next show. You know, I don't want to be that guy that just says all new anime is shit, and I hope I never get to that point. But that is my story as how my taste has changed. And I'm excited to see what new surprises are in store for me. Thank you for watching the video and this unscripted topic. Look forward to the next one, and look forward to my next anime review, which is going to be Fastest Finger First. And I hope you enjoy that one. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And I will see you guys next time.